Well, there was a point in time, ladies and gentlemen, that almost every week there were hartals, bands that were called by the separatist groups. That has completely changed. You speak to any Kashmiri, they will be telling you the fact that their children are now being able to at least go to school. Joining us on this broadcast is the former DGP of Jammu and Kashmir, SP Vaid, who's actually seen that very period when it was absolutely very, very difficult. Over to you, Gursimran, as you take this quick question with Dr. SP Vaid about what really has changed.
Yes, Shavan, Dr. SP Vaid has seen this very closely in 2016 when he was the DGP of Jammu and Kashmir Police. Dr. Vaid, you have seen the situation and now the change that has taken place. Union Home Minister has said that the government will be reviewing the AFSPA. How do you see this step?
I think this is a very welcome announcement by the Honorable Home Minister, and people of Jammu and Kashmir will welcome it. And a beginning can be made for a phased withdrawal of AFSPA from certain areas which have not seen terrorist incident for quite some time. You can, for example, Jammu region, there are districts like Kathua, Samba, Jammu, Udhampur. I think it's high time that these districts, the AFPSA is withdrawn, and some of the deployments are also reviewed, which Honorable Home Minister hinted. And I think it's a welcome move of the government, and people of J&K would be looking for this. In fact, most of the political parties have been demanding phased manner withdrawal. But one point of caution which I would like to mention is J&K is a border state. Pakistan is down. But the deep state of Pakistan, there is no change of intentions. So we have to be very, very careful while taking such a decision.
So Shavan, Dr. Vaid saying that with caution, this is one of the steps that everyone is welcoming as this moves. It tells that the security apparatus has changed on ground. The situation has changed towards the peace, and it is the high time that there should be a phased withdrawal of the AFSPA. Shavan.
Well, as I've been saying, that the Gupkar parties certainly find themselves in a catch-22 situation, because all this while they've been demanding that AFSPA should be removed because it's draconian in nature. If they actually welcome this very move that has been made by the government, then there is also an acceptance from their part that things have actually changed in Kashmir, something that they've been completely shying away. This is the question that was asked to Mehbooba Mufti's daughter by my colleague Zeenat. Listen in to what she had to say.
Well, as far as PDP and Miss Mufti is concerned, we've always stood for revocation of AFSPA, you know. And whenever she spoke about it, she was derided as an anti-national, and we welcome this move. But having said that, the proof of the pudding lies in the eating. So what our apprehension is, like everything else, जैसे जुमलेबाजी करते हैं खास तौर से इलेक्शन से बिल्कुल पहले, you know, in the months leading up to the elections, this feels just like an empty slogan. And if the Home Minister indeed wants to follow this up, he should start by releasing journalists. There's so many journalists who are currently behind bars, thousands of young boys. I believe in the same interview, he spoke about how, the government of India wants to engage with young Kashmiri men. Well, he should know that the Home Ministry has, because of its PSA orders, it has slapped so many Kashmiri young boys जो अभी जेल में सड़ रहे हैं under UAPA, under PSA. तो आप अच्छी शुरुआत तो आप कह रहे हैं आप करेंगे, तो let's start by releasing them. They're not there under any solid grounds. They're under trials, and bail should be the norm. It should be the rule, not the exception. But we definitely welcome this view with this, whatever he said, his statement. And PDP has always stood for revocation, of AFSPA and the gradual withdrawal of army from civilian areas in Kashmir. Even during Mufti Saab's last tenure, when we lost him, unfortunately, in 2016, he worked for Tattu ground, for the army to vacate that ground so that it could be transformed into a public park, into a public space. So we welcome this move, but we fear, our apprehension is that it is just that, it's a jumla. जैसे हम 15 लाख आपके अकाउंट में डालेंगे इलेक्शन से पहले, हम ये अजीब जुमले सुनते हैं. So let's see, let them walk the talk and then we'll see.
This was also one of the basis of your alliance, PDP's alliance with BJP, when the alliance was set as far as the AFSPA was one of the points raised by Ms. Mufti.
which they also agreed upon.
Yeah.
Let it be very clear that in our agenda of alliance, the BJP agreed, to the revocation of AFSPA. But see, Zina, that's exactly what I'm saying. When it comes to, saying things, they make all these tall claims and they build these sand castles in the air. But when it comes to implementation and execution, it's not there. It's lacking. And abhi they understand कि हाँ elections चल रहे हैं, BJP की हालत जम्मू हो या कश्मीर हो या लद्दाख हो, they are not looking good. They don't look very strong electorally. So this could just be a way to mobilize public opinion towards, themselves.
Seeing it as an again election move?
Well, you tell me, what is their record so far? They never walk the talk. They never walk the talk. And we've seen how people were lured by the false promises कि आपके बैंक account में हम 15 लाख डालेंगे, 2 crore and all that. But where is that? That has never been. But I welcome the Home Minister saying this, because of course it could mean that he realizes the sensitivity, that this is a huge nuisance for people here, because let's not forget, AFSPA is a...
Let me also get in a quick response from what ordinary Kashmiris have to say about this indication that has come in from the government, because this has a direct impact on the people on the ground. A quick response coming in from my colleague Arawat, who's speaking to local Kashmiris on this decision that perhaps could change the lives of Kashmiris.
Yeah, Sean, absolutely. People here of Jammu and Kashmir have welcomed the statement that was given by the Amit Shah. In fact, I have with me the famous educationist from the Kashmir Valley, Uwas Nanda. क्या कहेंगे इस पर आप जो अमित शाह की तरफ से statement आया?
Yeah, the statement by Home Minister is quite warming. We have been saying that there is normalcy in Jammu and Kashmir, which there is, and withdrawal of AFSPA is a big thing. It's a big deal, because we have been always bashing the government that if there is normalcy, why are you not revoking AFSPA? So here it is. Here it's knocking on your door that we're about to remove the AFSPA. And also, it also sends a signal internationally, not only nationally and locally, but also internationally, that things are hunky-dory here now. And also, if there is any semblance of anything, things are by and large getting better and better.
What's the big change that you are experiencing after the abrogation of Article 370?
See, to be very honest, politics aside, there is a semblance of peace, and not just semblance, rather a chunk of peace has prevailed after the abrogation of Article 370. And also, you will see, as you know, I'm an educationist, the schools have been continuously functioning, the colleges, the universities have been continuously functioning, the businesses have been continuously functioning. There are no hartals nowadays, there are no shutdowns, there is no bloodshed. So therefore, of course, there are always lacunas in a democracy as big as ours. The lacuna will remain. But I think this is a very good first step, and we're here to only shine.
How the separatist groups and other will take this call about the AFSPA?
Separatists, they're irrelevant.
So what will be your message for the public, as you can say, about this AFSPA?
Message to public or everybody, they have gotten the message. Once the Home Minister at political stalwart, Home Minister is a political stalwart. Once he has said that we are considering and actually removing AFSPA from Kashmir, this is a big signal for positivity and progress.
Thank you very much. Back to Shavan.